ها وين طاح؟ بعد ما واجهت طاح بس بعد ما واجهت نانجر اللي قابلت المحقق الشرطي ذا الدب اللي بداية اللي هي الحلقة الثانية. اوه اي نعم جد جد صح. سلام عليه عرفت. ها هو آتى. نعم هنا حلو تعال ايش اخيرا يا رجل. اصبر سكراش عن يرحم. الين خلصنا واحد باقي الثاني هنا يا ولد. ايه باقي لنا هذا لفته. لا مو الحين هون مو الحين خله حلو. trap it in the jail. اوكي تعال يا حلو تعال هيا تعال اعطيه من النوم. قفلت كفو. انحشره هنا ما يطلع. طلع على الظلام منه. كسر السيل كلهم الشب. والله تعورت ساقة. آلين.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work?
هذا هو قدامي الكان. كيسي نات كيس سكراتش هو يخرب ياخذ لك اخذه. لا ياخذك لك آلين. سكراتش سوي شيء بحياتك. اختفى يا الله.
To be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Dear Fist is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
يا حبيبي rock and roll baby.
We need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I've been forced to watch. The dark presence held all the cards now.
الكليك بيد حاليا سكراتش. بس talk to agent. يا الله شوف كيف انفجر. هذه هي جيت خلينا نتكلم مع الايجنت.
Welcome back, Wake.
Thank you.
You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River.
نعم.
The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez.
نعم.
I'm the reason this is all happening.
أكيد.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you.
أوه.
The only question now is...
نعم.
Are you able to fix this?
I can
أكيد.
try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
About Saga.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right?
زين ما
Maybe they'll
طلع
get her out.
نهائيا.
With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
طيب what suggestion?
What's the situation?
Situation
I've never
actually.
seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker.
I think I can fix it.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
No.
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available.
أعطتني كل الأسلحة.
Don't fuck it up.
يقول لا تفسد الأمر مثل ما يقولون بالله. يقول لا تخربها.
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
السلام عليكم نسلم
I was
عليكم من
awake
هون.
again.
نعم.
Clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime.
يا
I
الله.
was back exactly where I left. The
نعم.
dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other.
نعم.
Haunted by my own writing. Alice
نعم.
taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true.
نعم.
Stop the dark presence.
نعم. نعم آلين عاد أخيرا يقول عدت أخيرا صافي المخ. يقول ما فيه لا أشياء لا في جنون لا في رعب لأول مرة من 2010. فنعم يقول لي أول مرة يقول نفس لما كان ذا أنا جيته قبل 13 سنة. يا الله. فهي قالت كذا بالحرف
I
الواحد.
had to get to Bright Falls. See
Bright
this
Falls.
through to the end.
يلا مشينا برايت فولز. يلا يا ألين أخيرا لأول مرة يخرج منهم كذا.
Into this story to help me escape.
نعم.
She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me.
يا الله.
It's my fault.
خطايا.
Scratch had to be stopped.
أكيد.
I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever.
درايفن يقول لك أسوق بهالطريق قاعد أحس إني أسوقه من للأبد. يقول كل الأشياء اللي صارت لكيسي أليس
If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back
وساكت
inside.
كل بسبتي أنا. يا الله. أوف أوف
In
أوف.
2010, I dived in. A leap of faith. For
صحيح.
Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead. Because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
الفرصة الأخيرة. اللحظة الأخيرة يا آلين. يا الله نفس طريقة الجزء الأول.
The way to look at it, I brought the dark place here with me. I never
صحيح.
had gotten out.
صحيح.
Maybe after this I finally could. It was a
مديك.
force out. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified.
يا الله. اللقطة ذي اللي لعب الجزء الأول يعرف اللقطة ذي.
Fuck it.
فاكيت إيه. نفس الطريقة نفس الكلمة بالنفس. أوه. دخل عالم الظلام اللي كي. يا الله. بالنهار ايه كلها هذه كلمات سكراتش. يا الله. آلين ويك ريتيرن. يا الله.
This is
difference.
not what I expected.
هي والله توقعت ظلام حرب دمج. شوف كلهم لابسين أقنعة. آلين ويك ريتيرن. عودة آلين ويك.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
تبكي. طيب علام لابسين أقنعة الغزال. الرحلة هذا هذا أوه. تعرفون هذه مني؟ هذه روز صح؟ ايش بلا؟
Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right?
اوه هذا اخوه الميت.
Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece.
Get the copy
I'll
of
give it a
Return.
perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you?
اخوك ميت يا تتقبل. سكراتش اقتله.
There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
يا الله.
Copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
أكيد.
I was inside Scratch's ending, a perverse version of reality. The
جدي.
townspeople brainwashed.
صح.
Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
هذا هو الكتاب صح؟ شو ايش بيسوي؟ افتح لنا باب يا كابتن. افتح. ما يفتح. هذا يمكن دقيقة. هذا كتاب أخذته. حلو.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To read
نعم.
the ending of Return.
دقيقة ايه. يولب علي. فجأة قاموا يلحقوني. يا ده انتم ما تحبوني ريتيرن ولا الوسخ سكراتش ما تسويكم بكل شيء. ايه حط هذا حط هذا. ايه قصة السكراتش. نعم معي كتاب. نعم صح كلام. يلا رح اكتب النهاية.
This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare.
صحيح.
All revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art. The novel Return come true.
يا الله ذاك هو المكان اللي كان يكتب فيه. اي والله يا الجزء الأول. ذاك هو المكان. عدنا والعود أحمد. أليس.
What was that?
اي والله
Alice was
جاء.
dead.
اي
Was this a
نعم.
trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
ممكن سكراتش يعذبك مثل ما عذب أليس. لين انتحرت وماتت. ممكن. دخلنا من هنا، أكيد من هنا. اي والله سراج بدأ يلعب فيني. لا دي بروح من هنا. مقفل. يمين ولا يسار؟ ألس يا ألس ذكي يا فتاتي العزيزة. شوف طلع لي سراج، طلع لي سراج، طلع لي. يسار حلوين. من هنا من هنا ما يمدي يجيني هنا. حلوين حلوين. يمين ويسار هنا. عجبنا الطريق من هنا. مش حلوين 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 حلوة. روز انقذتني.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right?
اي
From
نعم
the diner.
صح.
How are you here?
جد.
I'm here to save you, silly.
أما
Got
عاد.
your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages.
يجيب سكراش لعبنا بروسهم.
But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
والله صادقة.
Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
ثانك يو روز والله جد. يلا مشينا.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic.
أكيد.
That's where the windows were.
يلا مشينا. عرفتوا المحل. أساسا مفتوح. أخوينا.
I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next.
يقول زبط لك
All you
غرفة.
need is water and vinegar. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way.
يا صار يعطيني محاضرة. اخلص علينا نبغى.
Water brings,
خليني أكتب القصة النهائية.
takes away.
ممكن تخلص.
It can be clean or dirty. It
يلا.
can kill life or drown it.
Akti. I
أنت
didn't
ما
expect
خلصت.
to see you here, but it makes sense.
صح.
Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap.
صحيح.
Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
أها. طب ممكن.
Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
شكرا.
There
يا.
you go. The matter is a stake. Now
وخر.
comes the end of the rhyme.
شكرا. ايوه دخلنا. لازم نكتب القصة الأخيرة. نهاية القصة. عينو.
I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
حاليا يلا.
Return's ending was an eternal deer fest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return.
اوه هذا هو. اعوذ بالله ما انتبهت له.
They're only victims and monsters. The genre has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters.
صحيح.
If there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
نبغى ننقذ العالم.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
طيب.
The scales always need to balance.
Pay the price. نعم. Pay the price. نعم. اكتب النهاية.
Different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before.
صحيح.
But it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was
صح.
my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We
Yes,
were
sir.
characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale.
صح.
We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
نذهب إلى الساقة. أين ذهبت ساقة؟ ساقة قامت بغرفتها. أنا كنت دخلت بالظلام.
What's going on?
إيه نعم.
Am I in the field office? No.
أنت مخك.
It's the mind place. Nothing's working. I can't think straight.
نطلع من هنا.
I can't leave.
محشور
Why can't I
أنا.
leave?
في صورة.
The dark presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
جد.
I'm in the dark place.
إيه
I'm
نعم.
lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me.
هذا مو أنا. هي عارفة الشغل ممتازة هي. الله.
Failed who?
You
What's
failed
happening to
them.
the case board?
You failed what? دقيقة خلني أقرأ ذا. يا الله في أحداث صايرة.
The board says I failed them.
Who's
them? I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault.
شعور سلبي عنها.
My partner was taken over by a monster.
شوف كيف يبغى يقنعها سكراتشن بنته ماتت وكل شيء ماتت. نهاية شكلها.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here?
جد شوف كيف تفكر يجيبها. بل هذا ما هو أنا. لوغان خلينا نشوف لوغان.
Logan. I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
بنتها كيسي.
Casey depended on me, and I let him
تعتمد
down.
علي.
I wasn't watching his back. I got
Casey
wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me.
كيسي هو الشخص
monster.
تلبس فيه شو اسمه سكراتش. هو انت.
The story. My life, my family is just part of a book. Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me. I'll never be free of this story from him. He used her.
والله كلها صور بنته، كل ما بدها تختفي حبة حبة لين تختفي، لين تختفي بالكامل. شوف كيف فاسخ سكراتش ايش يسويه بها. هذا تعذيب نفسي كامل.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
شوف كيف زي كذا كان يختفي لين يختفي بالكامل.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare.
جد.
Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts,
مخوف.
my insecurities. I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts, focus on the case, but I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
نعرف عنك way out.
There has to be a way
هذه
out.
الحقيقة.
I need a way out. Oh God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real.
يا الله.
A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. He's dead because of me.
ملعون ايش سوى؟ يشتغل على مخاوفها، خلى مخاوفها تكبر. need a way out. نعم نبغى نريد الخروج، نبغى نخرج من الظلام اللي احنا فيه.
There's no point trying.
يخرب بيته سكراتش هو يتكلم الآن.
There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
ما أخطائي. يلا اللي هو الغزال.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck.
هذا المشكلة.
But this is my mind place. My mind.
هذا عقلي.
Everything I need is here. It has to be.
صح كلام.
Oh! The lights. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look. No. I'm not reading anymore. Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
حلو.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
It's not too late. I can still save them. No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I'm my own worst
هذا الخوف
enemy.
الجانب الخائف
The fears in my
منها.
head are stopping me from trying.
إيه.
From leaving. It's okay to be afraid.
صح.
But I can't let this end here. I can't. I just want it to stop. Giving up won't make this stop.
صح.
Logan needs me. Casey needs me. I can't do this.
I am leaving.
I've made mistakes. I'll make more.
أكيد.
But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room. I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them. It will hurt.
أكيد راح.
But I will fight.
نعم. هذا كلام الصح.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost.
هاودي وليف هذا هو.
The dark place tried to trap me here.
صح.
The only way to leave is facing it head on.
صح كلام.
Wake called it a nightmare.
هذه اللقطة
I
روعة.
need to dive into that nightmare.
تعلمك انك
and find a way
تتغلب
back
على
home.
خوفك. لأن الخوف ترى جدا يمنعك من عدة أشياء كثيرة في الحياة. أشياء ممتعة في الحياة. الملفات هل يمدينا أن نخرج الآن؟ نعم، يمدينا أن نخرج الآن. خرجت.
Saga, wake up.
ويك اب. يو هذه ساقة. صحت. أين؟ احنا وين؟ Come home. رحت لبيتها.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
أكيد لأن ما في بالمكان ذا غيرك أنت. أوه نفس المكان كان فيه هالين بس الدنيا طافية. هرد. من هو؟
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
في صورة أليس أظن.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
يمكن له. هذا هو الطريق من هنا. ونستعشوا. طيب استعشوا وين؟ Go to Platinum Plaza. اوه نسي وين بلازا ذا. اوه هذا الحين محبوس. عرف.
Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker?
نعم.
What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Weyik. Been trying to piece it together for...
اللي ما يعرفه هذا اللي كانت معه أوراق بداية الحلقة بعد ما جبنا الجثة للمركز. كان معه أوراق يقول معي أوراق إضافية وبعدها اختفى. جاء دخل عالم الظلام. سحبه تذكرة على عالم الظلام.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza.
اي نعم.
Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Door finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Who is this Door person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls.
ايه.
Huh.
قبل لا يختفي.
Now that I think about it, maybe Door brought me here to keep you from reading it.
اها. عطني اياه. عشان نقراه نعرف الحقيقة.
I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Weyik walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
جوانا. ايوه هذا هو.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warlindor.
نعم.
Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
طيب نشوف.
Warlindor walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. The rain didn't seem to touch him. He sensed his steps were being observed, documented into the story. He allowed it, this one time for this one reason, to be passed on by his unwilling disciple, to read at the right time. The ocean that was the dark place took the shape of New York City, drawn for the mind of Alan Wake, in part for the writer to navigate his prison, in part to torment him as he struggled to find his way out. Door was not bound by the rules as Wake was. He came and went as he pleased. For now, Door entertained the writer's fantasy, for a purpose known only to him. At the edge of the plaza, he stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there, another part of Wake's fiction. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
اوكي. هذا الحين إلى جودة المبنازة find the door the construction yard. اوكي هنا يعني اتوقع ذاك هو صح؟ عشان هذا هو الباب. حلوين. ايوه نفس طريق آلين جينا من عنده. أنا من هنا.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
من هنا. من هنا. هذا يشوف المخاوف يسب I hate you your mom. واضح ورانا داعس قدام. هني أخذ عدة الأشياء. نمشي أنا فوق.
Enough already.
عجبتني. عرفت انه قصة وذا والامور هذه. ابعد عني. هذا هو ستاتشو وصلنا. حلوين 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 حلوين.
There's the shoebox. The clicker.
الكليكر أخيرا.
And some kind of bullet.
اي نعم.
Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
جد. هذا هو. Escape the dark place. كهاو من المكان ذاك. كيف هاو؟ نرجع دربنا. اوكي نرجع دربنا. يا حبيبي بوم هاجموني هاجموني. فاك ماني فاضي انتظرهم. وين الباب؟ Where's the door؟ هذا هو. نمشي. حلو انسر فون. دق الباب خل نروح له. دق الباب دق علينا تليفون. خل نروح له بسرعة. حلوين سرعة بس ما وقت ارتباك.
Yes.
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on.
نعم.
How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important.
نعم.
Alan's lost.
طاعن.
He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
نفس الطريقة اللي صارت مع ألين. خل نخشه.
I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew.
نعم.
I can try to contact him.
We need to talk.
Alan, we need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
Okay, is there a problem?
There's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
طيب horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
Right.
I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host with a dark presence.
I
can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
صحيح. في فوق. Extension part.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Oh, how I see the ending.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story. This is how I see it.
This is how I see it.
Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
وانت البطلة.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story
and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
حلوين. Hello. This is not your ending.
This isn't Scratch's ending.
Yeah.
But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending.
نعم.
You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
جد.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan.
جد.
And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too.
أنت بطل.
We're in this together.
احنا مع بعض.
Then let's
نحن
bring it
أبطال.
home.
نفعلها يعني. يلا. وش بعد؟ The brace okay.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what.
صح.
The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
نعم. واو. مو أحداث جنونية، اللي ما بعد الجنونية. الحين enter the Fontaine. Where is the Fontaine? هذا هو فهمت. حلوين in the road. اوه
Alan?
دخلت لنا عند ألين.
Saga, I finished it.
حلو.
The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will say...
Casey?
Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence... The whispered message, finally heard. What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed?
دخل براس آلين.
Fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers.
أعطيه.
No truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing
أعطيه
comes after this.
بالرصاصة المنورة مدري شو اسمه ذي. لايت.
This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place, another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning? The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
يا الله. كيسي قام. ذبحناه أهم شيء الدارك عبد الراس آلين. تيجي عشان تأكد بنت حية ولا لا. دقيقة. أليس؟ هل هي أليس بتطلع؟ أليس؟ نعم أليس زوجة أليس. أوه هذه لك.
After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you, so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension. Light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see. The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
صح ألين.
It's not a loop.
It's not loop.
It's a spiral.
Oh! واو. يا أخي اللعبة ذي إيش أقول بس. واو. كم أنا أعشق هذه اللعبة، كم أحبها، كم أعشقها عشقا كثيرا. من أفضل ألعاب السنة، من أفضل ألعاب الجيل، من أفضل ألعاب العقد بالكامل. ما في لعبة راح تتفوق عليها. أفضل لعبة بالسنة، 10 من 10. إن شاء الله عجبكم المقطع. عجبكم المقطع لا تنسون معنا بزر اللايك، اشتراك معنا في هذه القناة والنشر. كان معكم مستر ديل من قناة مستر ديل جيمز. السلام عليكم.